All right, let me, oh, the light. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, let's get these eyebrows together. Let's get them together. First off, you are going to use alcohol. You want to make sure your eyebrows are really, really clean, free of any oils. Now let me show you guys my hack. This is a good hack too. You don't have to do this, but I like to do this because it makes my eyebrows stay all day. Use some glue. I'm trying to see which is better. Use some lace front glue, and I'm just gonna go just like this. I'm gonna put a little dot, then I'm gonna smear it on my eyebrow. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm trying not to put a lot. Just enough, just where it's tacky, so that your eyebrow pencil can just really, really stick to that. Okay, start drawing my eyebrow. As you guys can see, my eyebrows are lightly microbladed. It's time to have them done over, and I don't think I'm gonna get them redone. Only because I like drawing my eyebrows. I really need to get used to looking directly into the camera doing my eyebrows. I'm looking in the mirror above, in front of me, because I'm more comfortable like that. But I need to start doing this. Now, let me try to get this eyebrow halfway like this one. So let me talk to you guys about my alopecia. So this is how the story begins. I was 7 years old. 7 years old, you guys. Imagine this. 7 years old, and I lost all of my hair. I remember the day. It was early in the morning where I was getting ready for school. My mom was combing my hair for school that morning. With each stroke of the comb, my hair would come out in clumps in her hand, and in the comb and in her hand as she combed my hair. I remember that day I still went to school. And the reason why I remember that is because my mom gave me a scarf to wear. It was like one of those black bandanas. I wore this scarf to school. I don't remember what actually happened that day when I did wear the scarf. I know I was really nervous, But I don't remember if anyone said anything or anything like that. I can't remember that part. But the next day, I know I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school. I can't remember how soon I went to the doctor, to the dermatologist either after that. But eventually I did go to the doctor and found out that I had alopecia. That I have alopecia. And what else was that? I started getting shots to my head to make my hair grow back. And my hair would grow back and then it would fall right back out. Did that a few times, and then after a while, we didn't do it anymore. Because what's the purpose? Once you have alopecia, you have alopecia. It's not, your hair is not growing back if you have alopecia universalis. Your hair doesn't grow back. So don't let them lie to you and poke you in your head and do all of those things. Keep giving you all of those shots and selling you dreams, and probably even making you take medication saying your hair is going to grow back. Because what happens is you grow a little peach fuzz and all of that good stuff, but it just falls right back out. It's not enough hair to be like, okay, I don't have to wear a wig no more. I don't have to cover up or anything like that. It's not like that. But anyway, so my hair fell out. 7 years old, devastated. And things just got crazy from there. As far as crazy, I mean, it's less, kids are cruel. They're very, very mean. They make you feel so insecure. They make you feel like something is super wrong with you when it's not. It's just hair that fell out. But they don't treat you like that. They treat you like you have some type of disease or something like that. I remember a rumor was going around saying that I had cancer, or I had something else at the time. I forget what else it was. I'm only 7. I don't know these doggone words. But I do remember them saying, she has cancer, because I didn't have any hair. And they didn't know I didn't have any hair like that because they didn't see that. But they seen that I didn't have any eyebrows, and they seen that I didn't have any eyelashes. So they assumed that I didn't have any hair because it was always covered up with a scarf or a wig or a hat. And every single day, from the time that my hair fell out, I wore a wig. And on top of that wig, I wore something else too. I always wore my hood. I wore the hood to my hat over my wig every single day. I didn't care if it was 100 degrees outside. I still wore that coat and that hood on my head, and I was burning up. I was really, really, really insecure. That was like the lowest time of my life as a kid, not having any hair, and kids constantly talking about you. And I didn't trust nobody. I couldn't trust anyone as far as like like when you're in elementary school, you have to walk in a line. You have to have somebody behind you at all times. So I found a way. I found a way where I didn't have to have nobody behind me. So on purpose, I would go to the line last. That way I'm the last one in line and nobody gets to stand behind me. I hope I'm making sense. It sounds like I'm rambling just a little bit because I'm trying to remember some of this stuff. And then another thing is, when you talk about things that happened to you as a kid, it just brings back all those memories. And it's like, it's hurtful. is hurtful because as a kid, nobody should feel like that. Nobody should feel like that at all. And my hat goes I take my hat off to the kids nowadays that have alopecia because they are so brave and they rock their crowns well without no wig or anything. And they go to school with just their natural head, and that was one thing that I could not do. I couldn't do it. It just wasn't in me. It was just the kids made it so bad where I didn't even want to be at the school. I didn't want to be there, period. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to have to go to school. I didn't like school. I liked school, but I didn't like to go because of the torture. That's exactly what it was. It was torture going to school and these kids talking about you every single day. And I had to make myself a routine of what I did every day. As a kid, I shouldn't have to think about things like that. Like I would already put in my head like what I was gonna do when I got to school, um, where I would go, because at school, elementary, I would go to the kindergarten yard and stay over there until the bell rang. I didn't. Every once in a while, I would eat breakfast. Every once in a while, and if I did, I went at the very, 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 very end where they were about to close the line because I didn't want to stand behind nobody. I didn't want to. When you go to the cafeteria, you know the cafeteria is big, and you sit at these benches. And if I was to sit in the middle of the cafeteria, then somebody can sit behind me. And now I got to keep looking like this, and not even eating my food. So a lot of times I didn't even get to eat. I didn't even get to eat. And another thing, oh my goodness, I didn't want to cry. My mom, my mom didn't even know half of the time. Well, none of the time she didn't know that I was not eating. I gotta stop myself from crying, you guys. I gotta stop it. Okay. So my mom didn't know that I was not eating the times that I did not eat at school. She did not know at all. She didn't know. And I'm glad she didn't know because as a parent now, can you imagine what your mom would feel if she knew that you didn't eat? You didn't eat because because you thought that someone was gonna snatch her wig off or something like that. Can you imagine a mother? And I know she was worried about me too. She didn't say it, but I know she was worried about me too. But these things I never ever told to my mom. I never told her these things at all. And yeah, it was just bad. It was bad. So I would go to lunch. I would go to breakfast at the very end to eat. And then lunchtime, I did just the opposite. So lunch, I would try to be the first one to get to the lunch line. I was either first or fifth, something like that. I got there really, really quick. That way, it wasn't that many people, and I can hurry up and eat, and I can get out of the cafeteria. So if I say, as a kid, you shouldn't even have to think about maneuvering you shouldn't have to think about how you're going to maneuver throughout the day like that. But I had to. If I didn't, then I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I probably would have had some type of mental breakdown or something at the age of 7. And recess, I rarely played outside. I would go to recess, and my recess was to go stand in a corner so nobody would be behind me to snatch off my wig. So imagine this. Second grade, they let you out for recess. You know how everybody go on the recess, the yard, and go play. And at that time, they would assign us different areas to go and play. Like we would have like kickball. So 1 week we would be in the kickball area. So when we would go out to play, I would not go with my class. I would go closer to where the main office is. So it's a building and it has a little corner like this, and you can wait right there and you can wait right there, and when the bell rings, we walk in and go into the classrooms. Well, I would stand right there in the corner. I would be right there in the corner because I didn't want to play with anybody. Not that I didn't want to play with anybody. I didn't want nobody to snatch my wig off. So I didn't feel comfortable doing that. And that when I was younger, I couldn't even say the word wig. I couldn't even say the word wig. I didn't start saying wig until I got like in my 30s. And as a kid too, I also was thinking ahead of time because I would say to myself, I'll be glad when I'm about 40 something. That way I would be accepted as far as wearing a wig. Because I thought, wearing a wig is for adults. It was for mothers. And here I am, 7 years old. So I was like, if I can't wait until I'm around about 40 years old so I can be accepted. People won't look at me like the way they look at me and talk about me the way that they talk about me. I used to think like that all the time. All the time. And I used to have terrible, terrible, terrible anxiety. Crazy, crazy anxiety. Just getting ready for school, I would have so much anxiety built up inside of me. And you would think that some of these teachers the teachers knew what was going on. You would think some of the teachers would tell these kids to leave you alone or not to do this, not to do that. Sometimes they just like allowed it, So I was always fighting. So when somebody did approach me with something or try to start something with me, because that's what they used to try to do, try to start something so that they can get prepared to snatch my wig off. But what they would do, when they would do that, I would just tie my the hood to my jacket. I would tie that I would just tie it really, really tight because it would tie. You would be able to look at my eyebrow. Got one up and one down. But I'm gonna fix it. You put the hood on and you tie it on the bottom. So I would tie that super, super tight, and then I would fight. And it would always be a doggone boy. It would always be the boys that I was fighting. And I would get suspended for them teasing me and me protecting myself. I would get suspended. I don't even know if they got suspended or not. And the reason why I got suspended is because, let me let you know, honey. Oh, I didn't get beat up. So I don't know why the hell they was just kept messing with me because every time I had a fight, I didn't get beat up. Yeah. So that's that. That's that. It's a lot more. Let me see what else. Oh, it was just certain things I could not stand to do in school, but I love to do. I love to do it, but I did not want to do it because I was uncomfortable. For another example, I love to go to the library. But when we go to the library, we have to line up and we have to go in there and sit down. And these damn kids will always try something. They will always try something. And the auditorium, you know how you have like these plays and stuff like that? Oh, that's nice. I like that, Ethan. Like the plays when you go to the auditorium and you watch what's going on, sitting in the chairs. I couldn't just go sit in the back like I usually do. I couldn't do that. And then in class, good thing is on the first day of school, you get to kind of pick where you want to sit. I always make sure I was like in the back, not in the front. In the back, because I didn't want nobody behind me. Like I said, I don't want nobody behind me. Yeah, so it's just a lot of things. And then we went on the field trip, sitting on the bus. So all of this right here is just all anxiety. All of this. And as I talk about this, I'm remembering more. And I've never like just let it out, like talk about it. Like I talked about some of it, but some of this stuff is freshly just coming out, like the bus, the library, when we had things in the auditorium. All of this is like first time me saying this out loud. What else? Stuff is crazy. I'm trying to get this part right here together. This is the main part you want to be snatched because you want this shaded look right here. Usually I don't take that long on my eyebrows, but I'm live and I want to perfect it. And I want you to see how to get this part right here. So you need a brush. You need a, what do you call this thing here? You need a pencil that has this little spoolie on the end to give you that shaded effect at the beginning of your eyebrows. Yeah, so alopecia is not an easy thing to deal with as a kid, and I'm pretty sure not as an adult too. Just not. I mean, as an adult, I'm pretty sure it's not that easy either. But for me, it's easy because I have been having alopecia for 46 years now, so it doesn't bother me anymore. Although I don't go outside like this yet, but I plan on doing it this summer. But this doesn't bother me anymore. Thank goodness. It doesn't bother me at all no more. I wouldn't be able to do this here on camera. Thank God for giving me the strength to do this and to talk to other women about this, because a lot of women are just experiencing this and don't know how to cope or don't know how to deal and don't know what to do, don't know how to wear a wig because they never had to. So that's where I come in and I'll give you a little motivation. I'll tell you how to wear the wig. I make wigs, I alter wigs, and I make that wig become you. I make that wig come to life for you. And then that way you are so secure and you feel so comfortable wearing that wig. And then you have somebody to talk to too about different things that you like. Because, you know, everybody don't understand a woman or a person with alopecia. And another person with alopecia knows exactly what I'm saying. We all can relate to certain things. We can relate. See, I'm trying to get these eyebrows perfect. Okay. It's good enough for me. Now I'm going to go on to eyelashes. Now this tutorial, you guys, is for you. It's for you. I had a lot of people ask me about my eyebrows and how do I do them and can I do a tutorial on them. This is my second live video on eyebrows. And now do eyelashes. This is the way I do my eyelashes, you guys. I don't suggest you do yours like this because you can get the glue in your eyes easily. I've been doing it for a while, so I'm used to it. Although I shouldn't be doing it like this. I still do. And see, this is black, so it looks like you have on eyeliner. And let me give you the name. After this video is over, I'm gonna have to put in my Amazon store link so you guys can grab this glue. This is the Envy Strip Lash Glue, and I have this in my Amazon storefront. So I will be sharing that link with you guys at the very, very end, so you guys can go and grab some. Now, every time I put on my makeup, I use a primer. Although this is a strobe cream, but I'm using it as a primer because that's just what I'm doing right now. Okay. Trying to see what do I want to use, foundation or just powder? Foundation or powder? Goodness. I think I might use some powder. You know what? I'm gonna use a little foundation because that's just what I want to do. Now this one is dark. It's darker than my skin, but I like how it comes out. So I'm gonna see. Let me see. This is Huda Beauty Glowish, and this is in number 11 Deep. And since this one is super dark on my skin, I'm just gonna start off with just a little bit first, and then I'll because I may have to mix it. Sometimes I use a little bit and I spread it out. It works. You guys see what I mean? Like it's darker, but it actually kind of gives me like a tan look. I'm gonna use a sponge to give it a better look of airbrush look. I don't go all the way down here because I'm going to use my sponge and I'm going to bring it down. So that's what I'm going to do. I usually don't do my forehead, but since I do not have on any, I don't have on a wig, I'm going to go around my forehead. Put nothing up here. When I say nothing, I mean I don't wear no makeup here at all. Yeah, I should do something. I'm gonna do something different. Let me see. Let me get my head a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of washing off the head today, huh? Goodness. So I plan on going outside this summer without my wig, and then I should have my whole entire head same color as my face. How about that? When I do that, I believe I will go live. Yeah, I'm gonna go live, or either I'm gonna film it. I'll have my husband record it. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna go live. I'm just gonna have him record it, and then I'll go from there. Cause I'm gonna be a nervous wreck. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck that day. Let me put my eyelashes on real quick before they dry up too quick. Before they dry up completely. Wow. It's still kind of wet. Still kind of wet.
Some more. Look.
I see it.
No, look.
The top?
It's a little.
What is that?
It's a little. Well, so that goes down. The little tail that goes down here.
Oh.
I set it up there.
Yeah.
I make it look nice.
Yeah, it does. It's different. I like that you can do different things with that transformer. I love eyelashes, you guys. I really do. I love eyelashes and I love eyebrows. So what I was saying, the title of this video, what I was really talking about is eyebrows. Whenever you do an eyebrow tutorial, I don't give a care. Just make sure you put eyebrow tutorial, eyebrow tutorial or eyebrows. That video takes off. It takes off and you get tons and tons of followers, subscribers when you talk about eyebrows. And I think that's because everybody loves a good snatched eyebrow. Everybody loves a good snatched eyebrow. That is just what it is. Hands down. Good eyebrow, you're good to go. I am back to using this. I love this right here. This is Ben Nye Topaz Luxury Powder. I love this powder. It gives you such a pretty look when you apply this to your skin. I just love this. Especially once everything settles too. Oh my goodness. It softens up your skin. It just looks beautiful. You guys tell me, what are your thoughts on this powder? I like to put some here, middle of my forehead. And now this is a bronzer, and this is L'Oreal Infallible. And it's really, really dark. And I'm just gonna make my cheekbones like really, really pop. Now, if you do too much, it'll look dirty. So you gotta know when to stop. And I gotta fix that. Let's see. Oh goodness, not that. Hold on. This I look way better, but I'm gonna go back and fix it. This is another trick to making your forehead look a little smaller, is use some bronzer on your forehead. It just makes your forehead look smaller, and it gives you just gives you some kind of definition. I like how it looks. Now let me go back and fix my arm. Oh, let's see. This is my fan brush, and I am going to put a little highlight on my cheeks because that's what I like to do, to bring my cheekbones out. And I also bring it over, well, I'm gonna do that part later. I'll bring it over my eyelid too, go like that. But
Why?
I'm gonna come back and do that.
Why?
Yes.
How long are you gonna take to be on your live?
Not that long, Ethan. So you can go back to your room and I'll let you know when I'm done.
Maybe the hallway.
Yes, hallway then. Hallway. This tutorial is going to be long, but it's going to help somebody because it's real time and it's step by step. And I'm naming all the products that I'm using. That way, if you want to go and purchase this, you can do the same exact thing. You can do the same exact routine that I am doing. And if that person is you and you watched the whole entire video, please let me know. I want to know. Because to tell you the truth, I need 400 people to watch this video to the end. To the end. That way I can start getting some credit on some of the videos that I do share with you guys. So if you guys watch this video all the way to the end, I really, really appreciate you. Even if you watch half of it, I appreciate you because the video is going to be over an hour. I really appreciate that. Watch it, watch maybe half and then watch the rest of it at a, later date that night. Watch it in the morning before you go to work. Turn it on in the morning. That's a good idea. Turn it on in the morning because this is what I do when I'm watching people get ready with me videos. I'll watch it in the morning that whole entire time while I'm getting ready. I love watching videos like this. So I'm a big supportive on get ready with me. Makeup videos. I like all kinds of videos. I like hair videos. I like hair tutorials, wig tutorials. I like it all. I don't even want to put no wig on after all of this. This looks pretty nice. I was gonna put on a wig. I might just put some more. I might put one on just to take a couple of pictures. But I'm about to take some pictures just like this. And I'm gonna go outside in front of my house to take these pictures. Nobody will see me though. No one will see me. I don't know how to do eyeshadow yet, so this is the way that I get my eyes together. This is considered my eyeshadow. And now I want to use a little bit more of that powder. I want to use just a little bit of that midnight powder on my right here. I hope this turned out well, and I hope you guys like it. And I hope you learned something from this. And if you are suffering with alopecia or any type of hair loss, I am here for you. You can leave comments. You can leave comments, and you can also follow me on other platforms, you guys. My Instagram, my Facebook, and things like that. And maybe we can talk about, you know, our hair loss journey.
Mine.
Yes.
Dad, Spider-Man box is not getting ready. Oh, yeah.
What'd you say, baby?
Nothing.
Okay. But maybe we can talk about things that we can talk. We can talk about alopecia. We can talk about other things too. We could talk about wigs. We could talk about tips and tricks and share different things that we can, you know, just exchange with each other. I think that'd be cool. And if not, you guys just continue to keep watching here, because I'll always have something different. And I do want to try on one of my wigs though. Although I did my face and all of that, I still want to try on this wig because I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I'm gonna try it on later. But let me see what else. Oh, I need to do some lips, huh? I need to do my lips. I like how everything came out. I think I better put a little powder up here. I put foundation. I just need to kind of blend this in. I wish I had a, oh, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna buy some tech. That's what I'm gonna do. That just came to my mind. When I go out this summer with my natural bald head like this, I'm gonna do my head like this here, and I'm gonna put a tattoo on my head. That's what I'm going to do. I wish I had one now. I wish I had something now I can just put. That'd be super, super cute. That would be cute. You know what I want to do? Let me go see if I can. Let me go. Oh. I'm like, nah. Like, how would you do that, huh? I have some tape. Let's see if this will look right. Yahweh bless you. All done. All done. I don't like that. All right, you guys. So I am done. I'm not going to do anything else. I said I'm not going to do nothing else. And then I want to touch up my nose a little more. Hold on. Hold on. I just want it to be perfect before I get off. Now, I think I might be finished. Are we ever finished? Are we ever finished? Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me stop before I mess something up. All right, you guys, I am done and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. And you guys take care and have a great night. Wait, hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, now. Bye, you guys.